Welcome to the Abuki Cabal Show.
What's up, fellas? Wanted to say thanks for checking me out once again. If you guys could take a minute to like, share my videos, and subscribe. Hope I can keep putting out decent content for everybody. Hope everybody's enjoying themselves. It's been a tough week, so I guess I need to apologize for not putting out enough stuff fast enough. It's been a little difficult, but no excuses. This week, it's been a busy week. A lot of stuff to cover. I happened across Tami from Basketball Wives' response to her friend Monique's criticism of the ladies in the airport who were wearing the bonnets and the less than, presentable visuals that they displayed at the airport trying to get their baggage and whatnot. So this has spurred some conversation. A lot of us have been voicing our displeasure at the way a lot of young ladies and older ladies are coming out in public. I think it's nice to see that an older lady, older black woman is coming out and basically speaking out against, people coming out in an unpresentable fashion. I spoke to my own mom about this, and this was never acceptable. To come out and just look any kind of way. You're coming out and something that is meant to be slept in. Lounging around the house in. When you're I guess trying to keep your weave in order, or your natural hair back in the old days, but Monique was displeased, and I say rightfully so. After this came out, I just took a minute to just count up the bonnets that I saw just going to the gas station, convenience stores, grocery stores, just how many I could count out. And it was an astounding number, and it just shows that the take me as I am culture has deep-seated roots, and it appears that it's branched out into everything. Just about everything is take me as I am. If I come out looking like a fresh turd, doesn't matter. You shouldn't say anything. You can think whatever you want to, but you can't say anything to me. You can't impress upon me any kind of standards or any kind of rules about what's socially acceptable for how a lady should look in public. When I was coming up, if you were going out of town or you were getting on a plane, train, whatever, people dressed for the occasion. You had to go out presentable. if you were going someplace, where I don't care where it was, you dressed in a fashion to be presentable. Now that's just out the window. I mean, we dress like we're going to go lay out on the couch. I guess as long as your nails are done and your weave is in your bonnet, you can wear, t-shirts and, 2 little shorts and, just look any kind of way, man. We don't give a shit. I mean, we don't care whether we're overweight or whether we're, looking like, hot trash coming out. We just don't care. And the line is, you can't make her feel less than because of how she is coming out. Tami even went so far as to say that basically just because these black women wear bonnets, that doesn't mean that they're not educated, they're not articulate, they don't have their own business. Just making up stuff. You know what I mean? But the fact of the matter is that that's not going to be the first thing that comes to your mind. If you see somebody out there in a bonnet, you're not going to say, wow, she might be as educated as Michelle Obama. She might be the, dean of a high-class business school. That's not what you're thinking. What you're thinking is, holy shit, what do we have here? There's a reason why people say dress for success. There's a reason why people respond better to people who put their best foot forward. Because once you make a bad impression, it's hard to climb out of that ditch that you dug, making that bad impression. So that's all people are saying when, we criticize these things, and we're doing it from a place of love. We're not doing it from a place of hate, because unfortunately, when people see a couple of us, one of us, looking crazy or doing crazy things, it does make other people look at all of us in the same light. Even people like Oprah, like, Byron Allen, folks who have money, they still have to put their best foot forward. They still haven't come out looking crazy, but because of other folks talking crazy, looking crazy, doing crazy things, when they go out, even though they've never done those things, they have to make people feel comfortable and ensure them that, hey, I'm not like them. Now you got to be real. It's not the world that we would like, but it's the world that we're in. We have a responsibility, to our communities, to ourselves, to our families, to do better than what we're doing. Now I know this is going to go down like, hey, here's another black man talking about black women and putting black women down. And here's a black woman who basically tried to do what she's supposed to do, which is to tell these women that y'all need to do better. You should not come out here looking like that. I mean, what would your grandmother say? What would your mother say? What would your father say? Mine will be pissed off. That's why, I was raised better than that. So this is anomalous behavior to me. But I'm going to get into a little bit about what Tami said about Monique's comments and the bonnets. Monique, Tami agreed with Monique that, we weren't raised that way. She wasn't raised that way, but she does have a daughter that, if she wants to go out and go to a convenience store, get her some Slim Jims, whatever, she will go out there in a bonnet. And she says, well, I can't say anything to her because she's grown. Well, I call BS on that. And the reason for that is you're still a mama. You still have a duty to instruct her as to what's right. I don't care how grown she is. You are still supposed to reinforce that you don't go out looking any kind of way. So she went on to say that, basically, if she goes out, she'll, put on a hat or something, with a little weave stitched in it, so that she looks presentable if she's going to go out, but she'll never wear her bonnet out there. In my opinion, that's just as bad. This bonnet thing and these hair in the hats, quick jobs that they have, it just reeks of laziness. I'm too lazy to do my own hair. I'm too lazy to take care of my own hair. So I'm gonna wear weave until I don't have any more sideburns, and I'm looking crazy. I'm gonna wear, my bed clothes out in the airport because I'm just too lazy to put some clothes on. I gotta be comfortable everywhere I am. So I'm gonna wear a t-shirt and some shorts, 2 little shorts and a 2 little outfit, I'm just gonna go the way I am. I mean, these folks don't even look like they took the time to take a shower. They just went on up in there, just threw on something and just walked out the house and just went on and went traveling. I mean, get out your feelings and just take a look at that picture, man. That's not us. That shouldn't be us. Black women are supposed to be doing so good according to y'all now. But you're doing so good that you don't have to dress. You don't have to, dress at least to a minimum of what's presentable to come outside. This is crazy. Black women appear to, think that these bonnets and these bonnets and hats are the same thing. They're not. They're different. They're for different reasons. I really wish that somebody could go back in time and skull drag the person who made a bonnet, because that is ridiculous, man. That's like granny panties, man. That's something that you never want to see your girl in. You never want to see your girl in either one of those things, man. You don't want to see your girl in no drawers that's up underneath her breast. And that reminds me of a bonnet. It's just distasteful. This is difficult to look at. Tami says that, she feels like Monique came from a place of secondary, secondhand embarrassment, which I agree. But that's the same place that's what we feel. The rest of us, men, when we see y'all like that, we're embarrassed. And I'm sure there are black women out here that are embarrassed too. And I'm sure there's some folks out here that's laughing at y'all. Hearty belly laughs. Because it's just not presentable, man. You know what this reminds me of? You know, seeing these women up here, it just reminds me of this right here. Isn't that, you know, what it kind of reminds you guys of too? I mean, it's just reminds me of some wild animal shit, you know? Maybe I'm being too harsh. You guys let me know in the comments, man. This is just tough for me. It's tough. So a lot of the ladies, you know, have been voicing, you know, complaints all over the internet, you know, well, you know, people, you know, should just mind their business. They shouldn't say anything about those women. And what it tells me is that basically these black women don't want any kind of rules, standards, or laws that will make them have to adhere to any kind of, you know, social standards. Anything that's socially acceptable, you know, they're gonna try to make you bend those rules. They're gonna make you push the fence back so that they got more wiggle room. You know, see, they like wiggle room. Anytime you try to tell them that this is the way things are, what do you get? But. It's always a but. It's always, well, that's the way you do it. It's a new day. It's always some kind of bullshit that they're going to pull out of the magic hat, you know, to make whatever the hell it is that they're doing acceptable. Man, it's ridiculous, man. It's so bad that they're even making the older black woman afraid to come out and basically even have a conversation about, you know, what's going on. Because they're scared that they're gonna get drugged out here in a public place trying to do the right thing. What does that say about the status of our communities where we can't even have a conversation amongst each other about what's right and what's wrong? Without having the young folks getting all out of order, you know, throwing chairs and running around like professional wrestlers. It's sad, man. I guess the aesthetics just don't matter. At least that's what they say. But if the aesthetics didn't matter, then why are you getting weave? Why are you getting them long ass eyelashes? And, you know, running around, you know, wearing things that you think is attractive, but you didn't ask any man if that was what is attractive. Never mind what we think is attractive. It's what you think is attractive, because what it comes down to is you just want to, you know, basically compete against, you know, some younger chick or some other woman, you know, that's, you know, you feel looks decent. You know, you just basically compete amongst yourselves, and then we're just supposed to take whatever, you know. At least that's what you guys say, you know. It's like Baldwin said, you know, I can't believe what you say because I see what you do. You know, they say as long as they're not bothering anybody, we got bigger fish to fry. We got bigger problems that we have to deal with other than some women wearing bonnets. Mind your business. You know, and if you have a problem with it, then that's your opinion. Everything is your opinion, and you have a right to your opinion. You know, it's not right and wrong. That's just what you think. We're gonna agree to disagree. What I say is that, you know, grown is just no excuse, you know. I was on Reddit, man. There's a whole Reddit about it. And I'm gonna tell you, they're going in on Reddit. You know, the angst against anybody who would say that wearing a bonnet outside is despicable is like, it's boiling over. I think it was like 2 women on there that said, I don't really like women going out in bonnets either. They were attacked, man. They swarmed in on them like they were like, killer bees. But you guys, let me know. Let me know what you think about it. It's been fun. I'm going to continue to have fun checking these chicks out, walking around looking crazy. It's just, what can I say, man? These women out here running around like wild Mustangs, man. Some of us got to be cowboys, man. We got to get them in order. There's got to be some kind of law around here. The Mustangs cannot run the ranch. I'm sure you guys know that. They can't run the ranch. It's been fun, guys. I want you guys, keep checking me out. I try to crank this stuff out as fast as I can. But, I'm out here saving lives. Gets rough out here sometimes, But thank you guys for hanging out with me. It's been fun.
You are listening to Abuki Cabal, the analytical savage.
I feel like a motherless child alone.